When Maryam returned with Isa, her people could not comprehend God's miracle. Thus, they accused her of indecency and slandered her. God reveals some of these slanders. She brought him to her people, carrying him. They exclaimed, "Maryam, you have done an unthinkable thing. Sister of Harun, your father was not an evil man, nor was your mother an unchaste woman." No doubt this was a trial for Maryam. So, as always, she turned toward God and trusted in Him, knowing that He would defend her in the best possible way. God revealed to Maryam that when she returned to her people, she should say that she had vowed not to speak to anyone. If you should see anyone at all, just say, "I have made a vow of abstinence to the All-Merciful, and today I will not speak to any human being." When Maryam returned to her people, she indicated Isa to those who slandered her. In this way, God performed a great miracle and caused Isa to speak while he was still in the cradle. God caused Isa to utter the explanation her people were expecting from Maryam, both exonerating her from the slanders and, through a miracle, telling the children of Israel about Isa's prophethood. She pointed toward him. They asked, "How can a baby in the cradle speak?" He said, "I am the servant of God. He has given me the book and made me a prophet. He has made me blessed wherever I am, directed me to perform prayer and give alms, zakat, as long as I live, and to show devotion to my mother. He has not made me insolent or arrogant. Peace be upon me the day I was born, and the day I die, and the day I am raised up again alive. That is Isa, son of Maryam, the word of truth about which they are in doubt." This miraculous speech revealed Maryam's honorable and pure nature, and foiled the traps of the unbelievers in the best possible way. One very evident fact can be seen when one looks at the societies of the world in general. There are many unemployed and needy women in many countries of the world who suffer from violence and abuse. Yet for some reason, no lasting solution to this problem has been found. Yet this impasse stems entirely from the fact that the solution is being sought in the wrong place. As in all matters, the only solution lies in abiding by the moral values of the Quran. Many people are unaware of the importance and value Islam places upon women. These people who do not know this reality, as well as all others with insufficient knowledge of the Quran, try to protect their rights by working within their worldview, which follows the logic of unbelief. They are therefore unable to find a lasting solution. Islam attaches great importance to women. Through many verses of the Quran, God has placed women and women's rights under protection. In societies that live far removed from the moral values of the Quran, there are certain values to which people attach enormous importance and on which they expend enormous energy throughout their lives. Factors such as someone being rich and esteemed, having a particular career and becoming famous, or being physically attractive, are of the greatest importance for people who have adopted this false perspective. Although these criteria of superiority may vary from society to society, their broad lines are generally the same. At the root of ongoing discussions regarding women's proper role lie the very same wrong criteria. By applying their society's misguided tradition and self-made criteria, they continue to treat women as second-class citizens. Yet when we look at the Quran, we see that God reveals that taqwa, or piety, is the sole measure of superiority among human beings. O humanity, we created you from a male and a female, and made you into peoples and tribes, so that you might come to know each other. The noblest among you, in God's sight, is the one with the most taqwa. God is all-knowing, all-aware. Thus, those who measure superiority in terms of gender, physical strength, or any other value built upon unbelief are making a great mistake. The only superiority is that of faith and taqwa as revealed by God. Matters such as women's status in society, their importance to family life, and whether or not they should work, have been important subjects of debate all over the world for many years. Yet for a Muslim, women's place in society is crystal clear, because Islam states that men and women are fully equal. According to Islamic moral values, what matters is not whether someone is a man or a woman, but their devotion to God with a deep faith and awed fear, and their striving to abide by the moral values of the Quran. It is these characteristics of people that will be appreciated in the sight of God. For women who abide by Quranic moral values, the question is not one of striving for equality with men, but in competing to commit auspicious deeds. Such competition shows that believers spend their lives doing all in their power to obtain God's approval.